Oh my days.
Yes guys, good morning and welcome back. Now today, I've been looking forward to this for a long time actually. This is another one of them driveway DIY videos, and a lot of you guys, if you have an MX5, you're probably going to want to do this. So I've seen a couple of videos of this being done online, but none of like showing you how they look on the road after and stuff like that. So today, my dad's just nipped out, but we have got my dad back on the channel. He's helping me out with this one today because there's a little bit of electrical wiring involved. You've seen by the title and the thumbnail, we're doing the halos on the rear lights. Now, compared to the standard ones of what they look like now, we'll get a before and after kind of shot. These look absolutely amazing. And as soon as I saw these being done, I was like, I have to do these. So what we're doing is a little, let me just turn the light on. Where the fuck's the light, man? So we've got these are literally just from eBay, I believe, and I will link these below to anyone that does want them and which size to get exactly. So what we're going to be doing is these pretty much go inside this ring, so they will sit in there, and we kind of have the like almost Skyline kind of rear lights, and they just look absolutely amazing. You'll see by the end of this video how good they do look. Now first things first, before we carry on, hope everyone did have a really good Christmas and are looking forward to getting a little bit tipsy on the new year. Yesterday I spent the whole of Boxing Day literally washing and waxing the whole MX5 with some Fuso wax, and yeah, it's done bits. Also, these wheels are actually for sale. I thought I'll mention this quickly now. These wheels are for sale. The only reason being is I want to get some 16s just to hire the car a little bit. If I hire the suspension, then I'll have a bit of an arch gap, and that's not what we want. So I'm selling these wheels, and I'm going to get some 16-inch ones because I think they look a little bit better anyway. So yeah, if any of you guys are interested in purchasing these, like 320 quid with the tyres, yeah, just let me know. Okay, so first things first, we've got to take the lights out. So we need, I'm probably going to guess it's a 10mm. Let me quickly show you what I got for Christmas. Now this, I've been asking for one of these for a long time, and I completely forgot. I mentioned one to my dad, so he actually got me one, and it was a full-on surprise because I completely forgot I mentioned it. This is one of them like electric ratchets, so you can like break bolts off and then like pulls them out, so it saves so much time. This is actually really sick. Sealy as well. So yeah, big thank you to Paul for that. So I'm going to take a wild guess and guess that it is a 10mm. So what we can do, we can put a 10mm on there. Put that on there, break the bolt, look how much time that saved. Beautiful. Okay, so once you've got both lights out of the car, obviously this is the right hand side. If you go in the boot, you've got one of these here, little bolt there, little nut there as well. Just take them out, and then your headlight will come out, so obviously you have to unplug the harness as well. So now all we want to do is, you've got all these little screws here, you just want to take them off because obviously they're what's holding the lens in. Then we want to unplug all the wiring bits, all the electrical bits, and get ready to put your light in the oven. I'm going to put this in the oven so it heats up all the sealant, so we can pull that off and install our rings. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, take all these little nut screws out. Probably going to put them in a pot as well so I don't lose them all. We'll use that, and yeah, I'll pick the camera up when we skip to the next part. Actually, I did just notice it's not just those two big screws there. You've actually got these tiny little like anti-tamper hex kind of whatever they're called. So you need one of these bad boys to get them out. I've got this little set from Halfords, but yeah, make sure you have got one of these. This is a, what is this, a T650, so they are very, very small little tiny screws, as you can see there. So just make sure you've got one of them before you start this job, and if not, run to Halfords or somewhere and get yourself one of these little sets, because they really do come in handy. Alright, so you want to put it in the oven on fan forced at about 80 degrees. So we're going to flick it to fan forced, and now if you don't know what that symbol is, it's that bad boy just there, that little one. Yeah, this is a little bit, I hope I don't burn my light. Put it on 80 degrees. I'm literally just going to chuck it in there, screw it, live once, fingers crossed. Now, the video I watched, it says leave it in for 15 minutes, but I'm literally just going to stand next to it and keep checking it, because I don't trust, I feel like it's going to melt, so I'm just going to keep checking it and make sure we're all good, because I don't think these lights are that cheap to buy, so if you fuck one of them, then you are pretty screwed. So we'll see how we get on. This is why I do things like this, so I can do it, and if I mess it up I can report back to you and you don't do it that way. So yeah, I'll take the risk. I'll take the risk. Also, just really quick, I don't ask this every video, but if you do watch the videos and you keep coming back and seeing what I'm up to and are excited for all the MX5 stuff to come next year, then please do consider subscribing, hitting that subscribe button below. We're closing in on 50,000 subscribers, so if you do watch the videos and you forgot to subscribe or whatever, just double check down below, that's all I ask. Hit that subscribe button, it'll really help me out on getting to 50,000. Yeah, nice one boys. I just thought I'd quickly ask that. I don't ask it in every video. And yeah, anyway, hopefully these haven't burnt. We'll get them out in a minute, separate them, and I'll show you what the kind of next move is. Apparently that does work. That's the second one going in. The first one I literally didn't have time to record. I started prying it off and it started coming. So yeah, that actually works. So yeah, you just put it in the oven for about 12 minutes. My oven's quite a new oven, so it's quite powerful. So about 12 minutes, and there you have it. The lens is off. I don't think I'll get new sealing. What a lot of people do is just reheat this and stick them back together. There is tiny little clips and there is them little screws holding this in, so it should be okay. And if not, I'll take them out, and if they leak water, I'll take them out and redo them. But yeah, we are out. Okay, so in hope that I have ordered the right size, which this is the size that I got told to order, these should fit perfectly, which they do, beautiful, in there. And all you've got to do is silicone them in there with some like clear silicone, and then drill through the actual housing or whatever you'd call it, and connect them up with the wires. So pretty simple mod. Just you've got to know a little bit about wiring and how to tap into stuff and that. But yeah, you can't even tell that they're in there. But obviously the lights will be, yeah, sick. I'm buzzing. Alright, so been in here about 10 minutes. I'm just going to get it out and quickly check. Just get a flathead screwdriver and literally start prying at it. If it doesn't come open easily, just put them back in, because you don't want to crack the plastic or ruin the plastic or anything. So I'm glad I actually showed you that. I know it's tempting, they might move a little bit, but if it doesn't move easily, if the lens doesn't come apart easily, just put it back in. It's a lot easier than snapping your lens. So yeah, I'll pick the camera up when they are ready. Alright, spinning for a couple more minutes, let's give it another go. Alright, so it is coming. Now this is all I did. I literally just got a flathead screwdriver, pried it in the side of the lens and just pried up. But obviously if there's a bit of resistance, just don't even bother, just put it in for longer, because it's not worth snapping your lens just for a couple more minutes. And as you can see, it's starting to come, boy. Now I lift mine straight up. So someone that we all haven't seen in a long time. How's it going, Father?
Hi.
Hi. So he's going to be doing the. You know, it looks pretty simple, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Fairly simple. So what we want to do is, it's kind of hard to explain without having the lights on the car, but the original brake lights and side lights, we want to put the originals as just the brake lights. So when the side lights are on, it's just the rings. So there is a way of doing it with the harness that obviously comes as standard. It means cutting a couple of wires, splicing into the negatives and stuff like that. We have watched a little video. I'll link that video down below for a more in-depth way, but first things first, you want to just check. I should have done this first before I'd done anything. Obviously these are from eBay, like I said, I'll put the link in the description. You want to just check if these work. So just get a car battery or something. One on the positive, one on the negative.
Bish bash bosh.
Look at that. So that one works. Let me just test the other one. Right, so they both work, so we can carry on. Not that it's too late anyway, but I think they were like £1 something off eBay, so it wouldn't have really surprised me if they didn't work. So yeah, to get these to actually stay in, we're just putting some clear silicone around the, well, I don't know what you call it, like the halo ring, and then it's just a matter of sticking your actual ring inside. Simple as that. Simple as that.
Well, then we're sticking your ring in.
Yeah. Wham bam. Now I know this may look quite confusing to some people, but if you have a little bit of knowledge on wiring, I literally have no idea. This does seem simple, positive, negative, you wire them into whatever you want them to go in, but I don't want to touch electrics because I will blow something up. But I've done this up to the point of now, and I would be carrying on doing this if it weren't for the fact I have to film, but literally it's simple really, isn't it? For the benefit of when they're finished, it overcomes the risk of something going wrong to me, and MX5 lights, you can come across them. So yeah, we're just going to silicone these in, well Dad is anyway, and yeah, then wire them all up. Okay, so if you do buy these ones that I've bought off eBay, they come with this little box. Now obviously what you've got to do is drill a hole in the actual light so you can feed the wires through, but obviously this box, this actually has a chip inside. I'm guessing it's, what did you say, it's a resistor?
Kind of a resistor chip, just to
stop the LEDs.
Chip, it could be anything.
Well, yeah, it's something important. So you just pop this box off, and what did you do? You just took the positive and negative off the chip.
Yes.
As you can see, it's drilling the hole through the light. So we took it off, fed them through, and then just soldered it back on again. And the other light is now, we're reheating the other one, so all the silicone gets nice and hot, and you can put it all back together. So this is actually quite a simple thing to do really. It's not massive, it's not a big long horrible job to do. You just got to take your time with it and make sure everything's right. Keep testing your lights to make sure they are okay, and it should be good. Okay, so this one is done. We haven't put it in the car yet. I'm just going to quickly get rid of all the silicone around the edge that was accessed from when we put it in the oven. Dad's going to talk you through what he did here, what wires you snipped, what you put on what, etc, etc. He knows better than I do, so it's best if he does it. Okay. But yeah, this one's ready to go. So Father, take it away.
Take it away.
Take it away.
Oh, so it's exciting times.
So obviously we've got the, what's this one? This is
the brake light and back light.
Reverse pull.
Is the only one that's got 3 wires going to it.
That's true. So to determine which bulb it is, once you've got them out, it's the white, black and green, the only one that's got more than 2 wires going to it. That's a very good way of.
Cut your white one. You don't need the white one. That's, forget about it, because that's going here. That's going to your new light. The black one, the reason we've got to cut the black one is it's the earth, so you've got to just tin it up ready to bring the earth and connect it in a minute, which I'll do in a sec. And I've tinned these up.
And that way it leaves the halo on when the lights are on, but the old light only comes on when you're pressing the brake, right?
So you don't need this one at all. In a minute we'll join those, ow, that's up. In a minute we'll join those two together, along with the new white on here, which will have the microchip back on in a minute, so we won't put it back on.
Okay.
That's that so far.
So it should end up looking a little bit like this. So the white from the light goes to the red on your LED halo, and then the red and then the white on your halo goes to the black. Really quite simple. Once again, I'll link a video that goes a little bit more in depth down below. This is no way a how to, this is just us doing it, but we're trying to show you guys how we're doing it a little bit. So yeah, we're going to get this one done, put them all back on the car, bolt them all up, and then we're going to see what they look like. Good thing is as well, it's getting dark outside, so we'll really be able to see how good they look on the road. And hopefully later I'll be going out with a few mates and we'll be able to get some rolling shots of them actually on the road. But I think these look very, like I say, they're like Skyline lights, so they look very Japanese, very JDM, and I just think they're really good for how easy they are to do. Just think they're really worth it. So, all right, Dad, are we not done yet?
No.
Okay, so this one is done, and this is what it should look like.
White to the pink or positive with a heat shrink over it to protect the join. Black with the negative of that, again heat shrink, which is these little things.
If you don't know what heat shrinks are,
Aldi store used to sell them or whatever. Righty bar. That's it.
sorted.
It's your job.
Quite simple then, isn't it, really? Pretty straightforward.
Right,
I'm going to put the bulbs back in, put the wire here. I'm just going to put a little bit of silicone around this hole here where your wires come through, just to make sure there's no leaking through that or moisture gets in. And we're going to put them on the car and show you what they look like. Okay, so they are on the car, and I promise you I haven't turned them on until I get my first reaction on camera, so I'm going to get Dad to hold it. Actually no, I'll hold it. Dad, you just go in the car,
yes,
and turn the lights on, okay? Now hopefully these work.
Where's the lights?
The left stick. Oh my days. Oh my god, they look sick, man. You gotta be honest, they do look good. They look really, really good. Oh my god, I'm buzzing with them. They look sick.
The indicators work. No.
Is that the brake?
Oh, yeah.
I was pressing the clutch, that's why.
Oh, you do.
Well, they both work, yeah?
Yeah, they brake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's brake.
Indicator.
They both work, yeah? I'm happy with that. That's probably one of the best things. Apart from the body kit, apart from the body kit, that's the best thing we've done to this. Easily. I don't know what it is, but lights just look so good when they're done right. They're literally like, it looks like a flipping Skyline.
There you go then.
Thank you very much for your help, Dad. Oh my god. I'm buzzing with them. I really am.
Go.
And the good thing is as well, is there's not much like escaping of the light, where you see how you can just see the ring and it's just the ring. I saw someone do it online, and like all the light was escaping down here, and it kind of just ended up lighting up the whole kind of light, and it just looked a little bit naff. But I'm really happy with them because it literally is just the halo. Oh my god, you don't understand how gassed I am with them. They look so sick. They look sick. Every single time I do something to the MX5, I fall in love with it a little bit more. I'm absolutely gassed with them. They look so good. Once again, if you do want to know step by step on how to do it, I'll link you like a 30-minute video down below in the description. It's the one we followed on how to do this. Really simple though, really simple. And I just want to give a thank you to Dad for giving me a little hand then. But yeah, guys, absolutely love them. If you have got an MX5, 1000% recommend doing that. That changes the whole look of the car on the back. And yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you do this, send me some pictures on Instagram of your MX5 and what it looks like. And yeah, hope you did enjoy. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.